All right, guys, we have already written a topic sentence. We wrote our first point about that topic, and we included evidence that supports that point. Today, the first thing I'm going to teach you is how to write reasoning. So, what is reasoning? Reasoning is where you explain how or why your evidence actually supports the claim. We can't just drop our evidence there and expect the reader to figure out why it supports our claim. We have to lead them back to the topic. So, once you've written your point, you included your direct quote or direct evidence from the text, you need to write a sentence that connects everything you wrote back to your topic sentence. Again, explaining why that evidence supports your initial claim. So, in my example, we know that for the topic sentence, I was making the claim that homeless veterans could be better helped if local leaders committed to solving the problem. I made my first point about the mayor who did this in New Orleans in 2014, and I included a piece of evidence that showed that this approach actually worked and they were able to solve the problem of homeless veterans in New Orleans. Now I have to ask myself, how or why does that prove my claim? In other words, how is the New Orleans example, how does that support the idea that local leaders can commit to solving the problems in their cities? So, in order to explain that, my reasoning is that it shows that the mayor's commitment actually paid off. So he didn't just say he was going to do it and then nothing happened. He committed to solving the problem and then the problem was solved. So that directly supports my claim that homeless veterans could get more support if local leaders commit to solving the problem. Now, the last thing we're going to go over is how to write your conclusion sentence. What is a conclusion sentence? This is the very last sentence of your research paragraph. It is where you wrap up the points that you have made in your paragraph and you really tie everything back to that topic sentence. So, for my conclusion, I want to make sure it wraps up my paragraph. So I wrote that if more local leaders followed these examples, it is likely that the majority of homeless veterans in the US could be housed. I'm really just restating my topic and emphasizing my overall point that I want readers to take away from my research. If then statements are a great way to conclude your paragraphs. And there we have it. Once you put your topic sentence, your 2 points with evidence, and your conclusion together, you will have an 8-sentence research paragraph that you can feel proud of.